So hello angels and welcome back to my channel. I've got something a little bit different this week. Also, I'm sorry for the lack of upload last week. I had a reading week and I literally just took the week off of everything. I did no fitness, practically no uni work. I obviously didn't upload or edit a video or film or do anything. It was really nice just to have a week off and enjoy my time with my boyfriend because it's going to be one of the few times we have left before he leaves for his tour, so I hope you understand. But today's video I thought, yeah, I'd do something a little bit different because I have so much experience on this topic, and of course this is how to come back from procrastination, whether you're in college or uni or GCSE years, wherever. I'm sure you're familiar with procrastination. I consider it an art form, and if it's an art form, I am literally on the level of Mozart or Van Gogh. All I do is procrastinate, literally everything. I'm so awful for it. I didn't revise for my GCSEs at all. I only revised for computing, and that was hardly. I didn't revise for my AS levels. I didn't revise for my AA levels the first time round, not really. The second time round I revised for them more, and ever since then I've been getting better at my work ethic, procrastination, and how to get on top of it. I have gotten a lot better. Now, if you're anything like me, you may have gotten to this point in the year, like you're coming up to Easter and you're like, I have done no work or next to no work and I don't know how I'm going to catch up, and you get really stressed, you get overwhelmed, you've got all these mocks coming up or coursework deadlines start coming in and you just feel so overwhelmed, you feel like the world is coming crashing down upon you. I know how it feels. I've been there so many times and I'm here to help. This time last year was the time that I got more on top of my shit. I did actually a pretty good job last year of staying on top of it, but it is first year, things did slip, and for one module I literally went to like 3 seminars all year. It was really bad. So obviously during this pandemic and everything, it's been so hard for all students and just everyone at the moment to get what they need to do done. We're all really stressed out, we're all feeling tired, we don't want to do this, we don't want to be in a lockdown. I know it's so awful, and I know me a couple of years ago, I don't even think I would have functioned. Like with my depression being a lot more severe back then, I just honestly, my heart goes out to you if you are struggling.
Hey, how y'all doing?
But the first thing you want to do, take an afternoon out. Obviously don't miss your lessons. You know, whenever you have free time, sit down and I want you to write every single thing that you need to catch up on. So if you're in uni and you've missed lectures, you're going to write those lectures down. If you haven't done seminar prep, you're going to write those seminars down. If you're at A-level or GCSE, if you haven't done homework that you know is important, write it down. If you know that you need to read through textbooks or go through specific material, write it all down, and you're going to make this massive list.
It's not funny. Get out if you're going to continue to laugh and make fun of me.
Now, I'm sure after seeing this massive list of things to do, you're going to have a level 5 meltdown. Trust me, I've been there way too many times. It is not fun. You can do it. I know it seems like so overwhelming and you can't, but trust me, you can. You are at a point in a year where this is like the turning point. You can do something now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Once you've gotten over that, which I'm sure, you know, isn't going to be fun, what I would recommend is to use the resources available. Like I said, you want to catch up on your lectures, you want to catch up on your homework, you want to catch up on all the key bits of information. If you've got textbooks, use them. If you have online resources, use them. Another good way to do it, although you've got to have a bit of confidence too, is if you write an email to your teachers, lecturers, professors, whoever, just explain that, you know, with COVID and stuff and mental health or whatever, you know, circumstances, things have gotten to you and you're behind, but you're ready to take ownership of that and you want to do whatever you can to make it up. That would definitely be a viable avenue if you're at GCSE or A-level level, because obviously your teachers are a bit more hands-on, so they'll be able to find ways to help you, give you more resources, and maybe even if they're very nice, offer some extra time in their lunch breaks or whatever to help you out or send you some more resources. However, if you're at degree level, it is definitely more of your kind of job to do it. If your uni's good, pretty much everything will be online, or they would have given it to you in the books prescribed, and you've just got to put the time in. So for me, what works is compiling a big massive document of all of my lecture notes with a functioning contents page at the start. So when I'm writing my essays and doing my coursework, if I need to go to a specific topic, I can just press it on the contents page and then all the information for my lectures comes up. It is super helpful. Obviously, if you're doing textbook reading or homework, obviously you can just pick out key information and kind of write it down or put it on your laptop, wherever you like to have it. Just make sure you've got all your key information in one place, or at least just accessible to you.
I didn't do anything. Whoa, what? Guys, don't be like my friend here who didn't do anything. not doing anything is part of the problem.
Now the next step is a hard one. It's not fun, but you're going to have to emotionally and mentally commit to this. It's not going to be fun, it's not going to be pretty, it's not going to be enjoyable, but if you want a good grade, like genuinely want it, you are going to have to motivate yourself, whether that is getting up earlier, sticking to a routine, making sure you're doing your fitness every day to keep your mental health good. Whatever you need to do it, you need to commit to doing that. It's not going to be fun. You're not going to be able to watch Netflix in the background. It's not as fun as a bed day, but you need to do it. You need to stop skipping your lectures, lessons, whatever. Stop it. I did that quite a bit last year. I had all my seminars before 12 o'clock, so if I had a night out, I would wake up at 12 o'clock and my whole day's gone. And then when I ended up moving to Sean's for study period, I actually ended up spending a lot of my study period catching up on all the lectures and seminars I'd missed and putting them into this whole massive big document. That was very time consuming, and that was time that I definitely could have spent on revision. I actually did really well in my exams and coursework. I was super impressed and super happy with myself for the grades I achieved, but who knows, I could have even achieved better if I'd already done that work and I had just spent that time solely revising. So this is what I'm saying, do it now. And also prioritize. This is key. So in your bigger list of things that you've got to do, have a look on your website, email your teachers, whatever you can do, and find out the dates of courseworks and exams, when they are, and put that in. And then you should know which modules you need to prioritize to have everything done for each one. This is exactly what I did last year to ensure that I'd done all the lectures and seminar preps before each piece of work came out, so that I was fully prepared and I had all the information accessible to get the best grade possible. Obviously, as I've said before, another key tip is to stay healthy, look after your mind, look after yourself, make sure you're eating good food if you do cook for yourself, make sure you're getting out, seeing the light of day and fresh air. You are not going to be able to do this if you lock yourself in a room all day, because you will just feel really down and it is not fun. You also need to motivate yourself from the inside out. Go for a walk as a reward at lunch, cook yourself a nice dinner. You know, you want to be working in set study periods with half-hour breaks, whenever works for you. I know some people use the Pomodoro method. I know some people like having a YouTube video on of someone doing like a study with me, so it feels like you're kind of sat with someone, which is quite cute in lockdown and everything. Me personally, what I like to do is I schedule my whole days out, as I've shown you in my Week with Me's Get Organised with Me motivational videos. Done them before. Ensure that you've got a minimum list of tasks, and then whatever would get you ahead for tomorrow you can put on there as well as like little motivations, like, look, if I do all of this work, it's going to be even easier for me tomorrow. And you know, that's kind of like a form of motivation. This year I've literally been doing the work all along. Like, I've only had a couple of little wobbles where I'm a bit behind, but because I've been doing the work consistently, I now know that in my revision period I can use that time. And if you catch up now, if you have a reading week, or you know, Easter holidays are coming up, if you're able to catch up, you're going to be able to use your revision time so much more effectively. I know it seems like a lot of work, but I've done it so many times, so I know you can. You've just got to be motivated and ready to put the work in. But yeah, it's definitely all about finding what works for you. And this is going to be my first year like actually revising on time, so I'll be able to, you know, find out what works for me now. I'm pretty sure this could be my shortest video ever, but this is kind of all I have to say on the subject. I wish you all the luck in the world. It has been such a hard year, so don't be too hard on yourself. Don't sit there and be like, oh, I wish I did it back then, because you can't go back and change it now. It's too late. It's fine. That time's gone. Clearly you needed it. I definitely look back on my GCSEs and I'm like, oh, I wish I like pushed myself and I could have gotten such better grades. At that point in time, my mental state was not in the right headspace to be able to do what I'm doing now, and I've definitely learned from it. I've grown from it. Everything happens for a reason, of course, but right now the power's in your hands to change it. So, you know, I hope you learn from my mistakes and your own mistakes, and I hope that next academic year is a bit less of a mess, so we can all stay on track while also enjoying social interaction. But anyway, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next week with a probably longer and better structured video. Bye.